Hello, and this is Craig82, and we're playing Football Manager and multiplayer. There's 7 of us. We all started in the Championship. We're actually in Season 7 at the moment, and this is just more of a catch-up the story so far. And the 7 players are me, I'm Bristol City, Sam is Swansea, King is Sunderland, Ben is Blackburn, Store is Leeds, Jay is Norwich, and Hayden is Coventry. And here we are at the end of Season 1 in the Championship. Swansea were down in 16th, although they weren't really in any trouble. They had a good run at the end there. Blackburn were mid-table. Norwich just missed out in the playoffs with a bad run at the end of the season. Sunderland beat Coventry in the playoff final, and they'll be joining me and Store as Leeds and Bristol City in the Premiership next season. And in Season 2 in the Championship, we had Coventry, who absolutely destroyed the league with 114 points. Norwich won the playoffs. Blackburn just missed out on the playoffs on goal difference. And Swansea were down in 17th. And over in the first season in the Premiership for us, Leeds were solid all season, finished 10th. I had a very good end of the season to finish 11th. Unfortunately, though, Sunderland relegated in 19th. And in Season 3 in the Championship, Sunderland go straight back up, winning the league with 118 points. Swansea lost in the playoff final to Southampton. Blackburn manager did get sacked during this season. And Season 3 in the Prem, we had Leeds won the league. Can't believe it, first out one. I finished 5th and got Champions League. Coventry won the League Cup in 10th and qualified for the European Conference League. And Norwich, unfortunately, relegated in 19th. And Season 4 in the Championship, we did lose the Blackburn manager and Jay got sacked as Norwich manager. Ben left the save altogether and Jay went down into League 2 as the Lincoln manager. Swansea lost in the playoff semi-finals this time. And in Season 4 in the Premier League, I finished 2nd, but I did win the League Cup as well this season. Sunderland were 7th in their first season back in the Prem. Coventry were 8th, but also won the Europa Conference League, so they both go into the Europa League next season. And Leeds finished 10th and somehow managed to get a Conference League spot. And Season 5 in the Championship, we actually had a new manager join this season, George. He's the manager of Nottingham Forest, who actually went on to win the playoff final against Sam, who's lost again. And Season 5 in the Premiership, I finished 2nd once again with exactly the same points as last season. Coventry and Sunderland switched positions for 7th and 8th, and Leeds down in 17th this season. And Season 6, we got 4 new managers. We've got Zero, who's going to be QPR, William is going to be Sheffield United, Dean is going to be Everton, and Shady is going to be Middlesbrough. And that, the new boys, Middlesbrough finished 11th, QPR were 9th, Lincoln, who got promoted last season, he's back with us now, Jay, finished 6th but lost in the playoff final to Everton, who are coming up to the Premiership, along with Sheffield United and Swansea are finally at the Championship by winning the league. And in the Premiership this season, we actually had 2 manager changes. Hayden left Coventry to go to Newcastle, and George left Forest to go to Crystal Palace. And at the end of the season, the 2 managers that changed clubs both done better than their previous clubs, whereas George was at Crystal Palace now, and Forest got relegated, and Newcastle were 10th, and Coventry were 15th, but did win the Europa League. However, at the top of the league, I won the Premier League. Sunderland were 2nd, Leeds were 3rd, it was close all season. And that is the story so far. We're right at the business end of Season 7 at the moment. Once that's completed, we'll get a video out of that. I'll be going in much more depth of everybody's season, get some highlights of goals and games, and I'll hope to see you there.